Well, good morning, Savannah. Hey, everybody. 6 o'clock on your Thursday, January 8th. I'm Renee LaSalle.
And I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Samara Theodore in for Jonathan Myers this morning.
And this morning, all we are talking about is the cold.
Oh, brr.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and transition over to our maps now. Now, this is for all of the viewing area. We are under a wind chill advisory. That means you factor in the wind speeds with the temps, and it's just too cold. All right, so that's everyone today through 11 a.m. Now here's a look at the feel-like temperatures. So this is what it feels like when you factor in that wind chill. 11 degrees in Savannah. I wouldn't be surprised if some of us hit the single digits before daybreak. 10 in Hampton. It feels like 13 in Statesboro. So just a very cold start. Be sure to bundle up. Back to you, Renee.
All right, thanks, Samara. This morning, hundreds of millions around the country feeling this cold Arctic blast. The deep freeze impacting more than half the country. It's a combination of Arctic air and wind, and it's pushing temperatures into the single digits in some places. In others, it's 10 and maybe even 20 degrees below zero. Now, that bitter cold causing some school delays this morning. So parents, listen up. All Savannah Chatham County Public Schools operating on a 1-hour delay. Buses also operating on a 1-hour delay for morning routes. Now, parents, if you do want to drop off your kids at the normal school time, that's perfectly fine. You just need to provide the transportation. In Effingham County, buses also changing up their routes, operating on a rainy day pickup schedule. And there are several private schools that are also impacted by this cold. For a complete list of all those schools, just head to our website, WJCL.com. A quick weather warning for you before you head out the door. Don't leave your car running to warm it up. Metro says that vehicle thefts are up in Savannah, and nearly half involve cars with the keys inside. So play it safe. Just bear with the cold for a few minutes and turn on the heat when you drive. Turns out the car even warms up faster when it's being driven. You'll also save time on gas, too. And don't forget, remove your valuables and, of course, take all your keys. Now, here at WJCL News, we are working for you this morning, making sure that you are safe during these cold temperatures. Storm Tracker meteorologist Samara Theodore tracking the cold throughout the morning and all week long. And this morning, we are checking in with our own Cassidy Lance, braving the cold for us in downtown, telling us everything we need to know before you head out the door. Hey, Cassidy.
That's right, Renee. Good morning. I'm live here at SEMA headquarters in downtown Savannah, where I think cold is an understatement. It's downright freezing here, and especially with this wind coming in, that does not help matters. Let me just say that. And we've been talking to SEMA officials all week long, making sure that we're prepped and ready for these Arctic temperatures moving in. And they've been giving us some really good tips. They have some tips on how you can stay safe as this cold weather stays here. Now, the first thing you can do, turn off your sprinklers. Now, when the weather dipped last January, sprinklers caused issues and water froze on the road. Now, we're not expecting precipitation like we saw last January, but if you leave them on, it can cause issues. And it's not just on the road. Make sure you play it safe at home as well. When it gets cold, leaders say don't try and heat your house with an oven.
That is so dangerous. Your oven is meant to cook food, not heat your home. So if you have some concerns, call us. We're happy to talk to you about it.
All right, now also, if you're planning on working outside today, some people have those jobs where they have to be outside. Make sure you go inside frequently to take breaks and keep warm. Now, I don't know if you can see my phone here, but 25 degrees is what it is like here in downtown Savannah. I was looking for the feels like temperature. Oh, let's see. Feels like 11. Yeah, not my kind of place, but still, just stay warm, stay safe out there. Make sure to bundle up when you head outside. And check the temperature so you know exactly how to dress when you head out. We're going to be down here all morning long to give you the latest updates and tips, so stick with us. But for now, from downtown Savannah, I'm Cassidy Lance, WJCL News, working for you.
And unfortunately, that cold weather isn't just this morning, it's all week long. And there are more than 4,000 homeless right here in Savannah. That means that several shelters are opening the doors. The Union Mission has 54 beds for men and can accommodate up to 20 additional people. Old Savannah City Mission has 40 beds for men, and they have cots for 60 more. The Salvation Army has 128 beds for men and for women, and the Inner City Shelter can help 20 men and 20 women too. In Effingham County, emergency management providing a warming station. St. Luke's Episcopal Church is open at 155 Goshen Road. That's in Rincon. Now, if you need any information, just call the Effingham Emergency Operations Center. The number right there on your screen. It is 754-8250. That station will be open all morning long. And our coverage of this Arctic blast continues on our website, WJCL.com. We've got all the detailed information about the warming centers and the shelters, too. Plus, you can find advice on protecting the 4 Ps, your plants, your pets, pipes, and people. You can also see current conditions, a forecast, and live radar, even get weather alerts. That's all on our website, WJCL.com, under the Weather tab. New this morning, the cold weather could be to blame for an overnight house fire in Savannah. Now check out the brand new video into the WJCL newsroom. It happened on Bay Spring Court. That's in the Southbridge subdivision. 2 adults lived in that home. Now crews say the fire started in the chimney and then climbed toward the attic and upstairs.
It's very, very, very cold out tonight, and I'm assuming that's why they had the fire going inside, but for some reason it did get out of the fireplace and get into the attic area. But there were no injuries, and we're in the overhaul stage at this time.
And there was some pretty extensive smoke damage to the back of the home, but thankfully, again, nobody was hurt. More people using space heaters because of the cold, and this morning we've got some very important reminders for you. Make sure that your space heater is in good working condition. Check the cord to make sure it's not frayed or nicked, and plug the cord into a wall socket, not an extension cord. Also, don't hide the cord to your space heater under any furniture.
Maintain some distance, at least 3 feet away from anything that's flammable. That would include clothing, drapery, bedding, anything like that. Never put it close enough to something that can burn.
Now, if your space heater is damaged, you need to make sure that you get rid of it properly. That way it doesn't become a hazard for anyone else. And this cold snap right after a weekend of severe weather right here in the coastal empire. Now, we've told you about that EF1 tornado in Chatham County. It happened Sunday near Brook Boulevard and Stonebridge Circle. And a tornado also touched down in Alma, sending 2 to the hospital. This morning, we are looking